y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to my Stampin' Live with Sharon. It is Thursday night. Let's see, what is today? April 21st. I am live at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. If you're new to my channel, I would love to welcome you. I invite you to subscribe below and then ring that little notification bell. You'll be notified every time I go live on YouTube or I upload a video. I want to say hello to all who have joined me in the chat. We love to chat ahead of time. It's so fun to chat with fellow stampers from all over the world. I just think it's so cool. So I have a really fun card to share with y'all tonight. And as I was preparing for my presentation, I made some changes. So if you saw the sneak preview of the card, it's going to look really similar, but we're going to play a little bit and change it up. So let's see. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Betty. Was trying to learn a big word. Oh, sorry. I start reading the chats and I'm like, oh, what? I just think it's so cool. I see DCB from Tampa, Florida. Einik is here from Europe. Kate Wright, Debbie Aldridge from Surprise, Arizona. I know where that is. I just loved it when I drove through that town. I thought that was such a fun name for a city. So yeah, I have, like I said, I have everything ready tonight. And before I forget, today is April 21st and Stampin' Up! Is having a free shipping day today. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I would not be doing my job if I didn't remind y'all of that. You have to place your order before midnight tonight, Mountain Time. So whatever time zone you're in. I said, oh, Renee is having technology issues. I'm just thrilled that no one has said they can't hear me, they can't see me. I haven't been live for over a week, almost a week and a half. And I'm like, do I remember how? All right, so we're going to get busy and we're going to switch the camera over. Oh, we are wonky. What happened? Let's fix that. That's a little crazy. Little bit wonky. So I'm going to show you my cards first. Let's see. Let's move this out just a little bit. We don't need to see all that mess over there. You know, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes whenever you're going live on YouTube. We are playing with the Garden Greenhouse stamp set. And I think I want to zoom in just a little bit. Let me push a few buttons here. Let me turn that one off. And we're going to zoom in just a tad. You guys need to see what I'm doing. There we go. That looks better. Okay, let me push this button. There we go. All right. Okay, so we're playing with the Garden Greenhouse. And here is my card. Okay. I thought it would make a lovely wedding card. You know, wedding cards can be hard sometimes. And so that was my thought process. Love grows here. So in other words, it could be, you know, a congratulations on the inside or whatever. So before I go any further, I just realized that I forgot to tell y'all something. Michelle Batson is my helper during my lives. If you have a question about a product I'm using or something, you can type the @ and start typing Michelle Batson's name, and she'll make sure that way she'll see your message in the chat. That is only while we're live. Okay, so we have this card, and then I made another card using, oh, that is blurry. There we go. We'll come back up a little bit. Using the same idea, but I changed it up a bit, okay? I actually did all my stamping on the basic white layer, and I added those beautiful brass butterflies. I thought, oh, how fun. Surely there's butterflies in a greenhouse. And so this is just a little bit different version than what this one is, okay? So we're basically going to be making this one tonight, but I'm going to make a little bit of a change. And I'm going to talk to you about the paper that I used for the outline of my greenhouse. It is the mother of pearl that is currently available. Now, starting May 3rd, there's going to be another paper that's really similar, and it is called pearlescent, I think. Pearlescent. Yeah, it's close. It looks really the same. So I think it's the same paper. They just changed the name. Anyway, just to make me confused and not be able to keep up with it. So we're going to get started. Before I forget, I do have a tutorial download for y'all on my blog at 8 p.m. Central. If you want to remember this, if you already have the greenhouse, garden greenhouse bundle, sometimes you just kind of forget, oh, where's that card that Sharon made? So if you go get the download, it'll help you remember, because if you're like me, you forget stuff. I already told you guys about the free shipping. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that you can still register for the spring Creative 8 Spring Retreat that is next weekend. It is all going to be streamed on YouTube. We will have an option. We have an optional Facebook group that you can join, but you don't have to be on Facebook to be in our retreat. So if you want the link to register, it is below the video. Oh, Mary likes the colors in the second one. Yeah, bold, bright colors. I love those colors. Now for my card, I use the Subtles Designer Series paper. And this paper, these patterns are going away. May 2nd will be the last day to get this pattern pack because May 3rd is the new catalog and we'll have new patterns. Okay, let's move all this out of the way. And I have my pieces. So that mother of pearl paper, I'm going to see if y'all can see the shimmer. It is absolutely gorgeous. It just looks like it has sparkles in it. I need to have my nails done in this color because it's so pretty. Yes, Jeannie, you need to register for the retreat. Now, something I want to talk to you about with this paper is it's very hard to stamp on. I tried that. And it slides because this is a real slick, glossy type of paper. So I tried that, and so I wouldn't recommend that. That's why on this card, I used regular basic white paper and just stamped on that. But like I said when I started, I kind of had the idea that this could be a wedding card, okay? So with that thought in mind, I have a couple of things here. So I've already die cut out the outline for the outline of the greenhouse in using the mother of pearl specialty paper. Okay, so we have that. And then I die cut out a piece of basic white scrap. You know, I just used a scrap. And I die cut that out. And that's how I made the first card. Okay. Hello, Joannie. How are you? Maybe I need to use a StazOn ink and the color. I don't think that would help because as careful as I was stamping, it just slid a little bit. So you could try it, but maybe with the Stamparatus, maybe. Okay. So what I thought, because of this thought of a wedding card, I thought, you know what? It would be super fun to change tonight's card up a little bit on the live. So I'm really giving you 3 ideas to use this stamp set with, okay? So the first thing is, we're going to talk about 2 things. Let me get my stamp pad. So I'm using Pear Pizzazz. Hello, Tina Gentry from Illinois. Joannie says, wouldn't you know, I already placed a huge order and just got it yesterday. You missed the free shipping. I'm hearing ya. You know, as soon as I found out on Tuesday, I sent out an email because I didn't want anyone to be sad that, oh, I just placed that order. I could have waited 1 more day or I could have waited 2 more days. So, oh, good. Everybody can see me clearly. Good. Okay. So I just stamped on a piece of scrap, okay, and I die cut it out. So this is going to be a change from what I did on this card. Let me grab a paper. Joanie did not order it, and she did not order this stamp set, but I am making her want it. Funny how these lives do that to you, huh? All right, so since I already had this piece, the instructions tell you to stamp first and then die cut, but I already had this piece left over, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going to waste anything. We don't want to waste. So that's what it would look like if you made it like this card. But like I said, we're going to change it up. We're going to use our die cut. And because I want it to be a wedding card, do I sound like a broken record? I think I keep saying that. I want to put it on a piece of the mother of pearl. Now I'm going to have to adhere it with glue. And we're going to have to do a little bit of cutting around our door, but that's okay. We can do that. So we're going to add some liquid glue. I know I always struggle with wedding cards, and I thought, you know, if you did this, you could put flowers on the card in the greenhouse that match the bride's colors. You know, when we get the invitations, that would be, you know, an option to do. So we're just going to put this right here. Hello, Anna. I'm glad you could join us. All right, then we're going to take our snips. It is almost time for my monthly snip cleaning. Do y'all do that? Get the glue remover and clean up your snips. These are past time. All right, so I'm just going to cut this out. And remember, I didn't stamp my greenery on this cardstock because it's too slippery. Get that a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, I'm liking it so far. Well, hello, Virginia. I missed y'all too. I took some time off, and I honestly am glad I did. I had a wonderful time. It was my husband's high school reunion and Easter and just a lot. So I missed y'all, but I'm glad I took some time off. Okay, I think I want to pop this up. Well, I do for sure want to pop this up with some dimensionals. You never use your snips for sticky stuff. I use separate scissors. Well, I have like 3 pairs of snips scattered amongst my stuff. So, oh, Debbie cleans hers weekly. See, I'm a slacker. Usually I don't get them that gummy. So, all right. So we're just adding some dimensionals here. And we're going to add this piece. I am falling more and more in love with the Stampin' Seal. We haven't been fighting as much lately. I know that some of y'all do. All right, so we're just going to add that like that. And then I think the most time-consuming part of making this card is just cutting out all the dies. I clean my snips with undo remover. You could do it with alcohol on a cotton ball. Either way. Okay, so I've already die cut out all of my pieces that I need. And so I want some greenery. And I think it's kind of fun to use different colors. So I'm using Pear Pizzazz and Old Olive, just for some contrast. Oh, maybe I want this one. Okay. All right. I realize that I need to pull this back over, and we need to add our frame to our card. And I bet I don't have, I threw away my sponge because it got all gummy. Yep, I did. Good thing I'm in the studio and I can just reach over and grab that. Okay. Just going to add some adhesive to the back. And then line, whoops, we need to add our flowers. Oh, I almost messed up. We got to add flowers first. That's why I hadn't done it yet. Okay, so then you can decide which flowers you want. Well, hello, Bobby. I'm glad you could get in. I always hate it when the internet gives us trouble. Decide which flowers we want to have. And I just ran all of these through at the same time, just on a piece of scrap, and cut them out and had them all ready. Let's see, I think I want this one over here. We have to make sure they're going to fit. There, I think I like that. All right, so let's just add, I think I'm going to add these with a glue dot. Yeah, the adhesive sheets would have been good. I should have done that. You're right. We're just going to add these with a glue dot. But you know, I like sticky fingers. Or I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't know. Actually, sometimes I find that it's hard on the live with my nails to get the adhesive backing off sometimes. So put that there. And I know that there are holes in my flowers, but I'm going to be putting some pearls on there, so I'm fine. Now I just need to get, somebody needs to get married so I can mail them this card. Because I think it's so pretty. I think it's going to be really pretty. I did not make this version up ahead of time. I just, when I was getting everything ready, I was like, why didn't I do that? You know, that's how creative people are. Okay, so I do have some pearls. And I may change how my pearls go on because they need to fit in between the holes of this. Like Joanne with an I. Joni. So am I pronouncing your name wrong, Joanne? See, I said it again. Or you could use for an anniversary card. Great idea, Sandy. All right, let's add some more adhesive because that dried. And then we're going to just put this on. And I'm going to grab. Well, hello, Vay. How are you? I'm just going to grab another silicone sheet to put on top. Give that a good pressing. Oh, so pretty. Look how pretty. Can y'all see the shimmer? There we go. Love it. Timeless Tulips does have a great sentiment. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off. So now I'm looking at my pearls. And so these are the pearls that I put on my first card. But I don't know. I think I may change it up a little bit. Those are too pink. Those are too pink. And we'll just stick with these. Whoops. We'll add one more to this one. Okay. Now we're ready to add to our card. And so you see how I started laying out the greenery. And then I can just kind of see how it looks. Kind of spread it out a little bit like that. But I thought it was fun to see the greenery coming out of the sides of the greenhouse too. So I thought that was a fun idea. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up here and bring this right here, just kind of play with it. So that's why I cut lots of pieces so that I would have enough choices as I was assembling my card. Okay, so we're going to add, and this one's kind of yucky. We'll just get a fresh one. Okay, so we know we're going to put that one about right there. Kind of sticking out. And then this one, we will get it ready. And we'll place this here how we want it. And then, oops. Now my fingers are very sticky because I got it in the glue. Put this one right here. Okay. So now I'm ready to take off the backings of my dimensionals. So I know some of you were asking if we're doing Mystery Monday on Monday, and we are. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Vay says, bouncing, not boring. Your temperatures are boring. I don't know. You know, I loved this greenhouse when I saw it in the catalog. And by the way, this is going away after May 3rd. And I'm like, I really want to make something with that because it is such a unique bundle from Stampin' Up. And I fell in love with it. So I hope y'all do too. It's just fun to add all the pieces. Now there are some smaller pieces. Let me see if I can find one that you could add. Whoops. You know, even like right here, let's just do it. We have all of our pieces. We might as well. Okay. See how we're looking? So the card is going to look very similar to the one that I showed you. Okay. You will get your mystery clues for the retreat on Thursday before the retreat starts. All right, so now I have cut out some mother of pearl flowers, and we're going to add those now. And I'm going to use my glue dots again. We've discussed how we don't like how these glue dots roll. It's always awkward. I don't know, it's backwards to me. I'm still not used to it. Whoops. I put the glue dot on the wrong side. All right, so we're going to add that there. And I want a small one. I'm going to add that one up there. I know, it makes me sad. You know, I was asked today, why do some things stay in the catalog longer than others? And I don't know. There is no rhyme or reason in my head how they choose. But they do, you know, so I always tell people, if there's something that you really want, try to get it as soon as you can, because you don't know. And like right now, so many things have retired, so they're gone. Kate said, I actually spent the 5 minutes to rewind the glue dots going the way I got used to. Well, that's a great idea, Kate. Thanks for that tip. All right, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to get our pearls again. Let's save those little flowers. Add them to the center of our white flowers. I just think it's so pretty. And I hope that on the camera, it does it justice for this beautiful paper, the mother of pearl paper, because it is so pretty. Look how fun. Look how fun. All right. All we have now is our greeting. Clean this up just a little bit. And then we'll be done. So cutting everything out ahead of time saves tons of time. And our ink pad. I think I used Old Olive on that one, but we're going to use Pear Pizzazz. Where did that go? I always like to have my paper piercer underneath a photopolymer stamp. Love grows here. Yes, Kathy, I'm sure that if something doesn't sell well, that is the #1 reason for it to be retired. I agree. But I have known some stamp sets that have been great sellers and they're gone. And I'm like, I don't get it. So yeah, I know that. I mean, it makes sense if something isn't selling that they would get rid of it. Okay. Pop that up with some dimensionals and we will be done. Any leftovers go in a small plastic bag in the stamp set for the next time. Yes, or in the dies. Sometimes I'll put them in the dies. So I have been asked about my mystery boxes. You know, I'm all about the mystery stamping, mystery boxes. I take all my retired stuff, bundles, stamp sets, extra, you know, the rest of my ribbon pieces, the bolts, things that retire, and I pack them all in medium-sized priority boxes and I sell them. So it's probably about a $200 to $250 value. And I sell them for $75. And people have been asking me when I'm going to do that. I will do that after the mini retires in June. Okay. I think it's stunning. So the difference between these two cards, let me just point it out again. On this one, I stamped on basic white the Blushing Bride flowers and the Pear Pizzazz greenery. And then on this one, I didn't. I stamped on the basic white scrap, die cut it out, and then added everything to the mother of pearl card. Oh yeah, now you can really see that mother of pearl. So pretty. So let me show you my other card again. Let's bring this one in. A little bit different, a little bit darker greens. Stamping, brass butterflies. So yeah, there you have it, my friends. I hope that you love these. I hope that if you have the garden greenhouse bundle that I have inspired y'all. If you don't have it, I still hope I've inspired y'all. But I think that it would make a very pretty Mother's, and it could even be a Mother's Day card. Change the verbiage, change the greeting. It could be for any occasion, but the garden greenhouse, it's just a unique bundle and I just loved it. So anyway, I guess that's it. I will see my mystery stampers on Monday, and then I will be back here next Thursday night. My technique class for May will be the first Thursday. So I think that's May 5th. It will be a recording because hubby and I are going to the beach. Okay. Thank you, Mary. I'm glad you love my shirt. I'm getting in the tropical spirit of things already. I'm thinking about the beach. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you guys next Monday for Mystery Monday Stamping. Bye, y'all.